why you want to do this with me. She says, shake your body, shake your body. I'll just do whatever you want me to. Whatever you want to. Shake your body, shake your body, shake your body. Listen. L-A-P-T, L-A-P-T. Had a little work to fix that nose. Yeah. It's talk to see. Let's do some that she's got habits you don't know. She dances afraid of that girl behavior. Shake it hot, I'm a very fool. Shaking that money all over you. She dances afraid of that girl behavior. Baby, yeah, I know what you're doing. So why you wanna do this for me? She says, shake your body, shake your body, all right. I just do.
During the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover.
No, easy, hold on.
As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them. As America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how.
What the fuck?
By refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
Buzzin', what is
Sure.
up with Tarantino, man?
What?
What happened to him?
People say I got a real twisted sense of humor.
He looks like he should be on the back of a $10 bill.
Oh my God.
Royce Lopez.
I don't know what it is about him.
Hola, me llamo Royce.
Maybe I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, I don't like hot ham.
Maybe it's his face. He's a punchable face.
You wouldn't download a pig, would you?
He's done nothing to me. He's probably a nice guy.
I don't care.
I don't know what it is about the guy.
Big Cranberry has been lying to you.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast.
He looks like he should be flying a kite with a fucking key on it. Brendan says he hasn't been able to use the N-word for a while. That's the source of his youth.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce.
Yo, hey, hi, what up, y'all? It's Revenge of the Sis. It's Wednesday, and it's one of the greatest days of the week because
Yay.
we pick the poor people out in about 15 minutes.
Yes, there is not. It's not an ethnic cleansing. It's more of a class cleansing.
Yeah, it's a class war
It's a class war, basically. Yeah.
because everyone here is pretty much white. So
I mean, at least in all the ways that count. If listen, we can break down into the little tiny, my minutia, but basically, guys. Here's the question: Would any of us moving in bring the property value down? If the answer is no, you're white. In 15 minutes, we'll be moving over to the locals. And to the Patreon side today is, of course, our paywall show. We give a little freebie in the beginning, so that way some people could have a little bit of taste. Because you don't want them to withdraw completely from the show. Then they get, like, itchy and stuff like that. So, it's honestly a public service, if anything. So, second hour, we're going to be doing some Love on the Spectrum, which Look, we've done the two Australian ones, and now we're on the third season. And so far, and this is honestly the way I feel. Maybe you could correct me if I'm wrong. This so far has been the most fun one to watch. Like, I have really liked this one because the fame finally got to like James and on their heads, and seeing their final form of this weird, still insecure but still a narcissist has been so fun to watch.
We're also better at the impressions.
Oh,
so
yeah. We've had time to hone the impressions, true.
Yes.
But we're doing that second hour and, of course, some other fun stuff. So, just second hour. But, after 15 minutes, who knows what happens? We take our clothes off. Our penises come out. It's a whole big thing. And you want to make sure you're there to see our impressive hogs. Hassan Piker is not having a good day.
Oh,
did he
no.
do?
What happened to Hassan?
Well, he woke up being Hassan Piker.
Did he not get his
no.
daily
Man,
dose?
that
Did he
sucks.
not get his daily dose of gay sex?
Don't you get it? He was harassed, Mersh. This is a real thing. I know you like to make jokes and stuff, but he was harassed by the TSA, okay?
God, it would
Maybe
suck
he shouldn't
so hard
openly
for-
advocate for fucking terrorist groups on a daily basis on Twitch. That's just a thought.
All right, well, let's see.
A popular streamer with more than 2 million followers says
I want to just be clear. This is the same TSA that let a gun on just like 2 days ago. We
Yeah.
covered it.
he's detained and questioned at O'Hare Airport for more than 2 hours.
This all happened as he was headed here to speak at the University of Chicago, and now federal workers are pushing back. Our Sarah Maki live at O'Hare this afternoon with details.
Yeah, all those racists that work in the TSA, all those white supremacist TSA agents really fucking held them up.
Hey, Hassan. Message from Pope Bob. We don't like who you pray to around here, these parts here in Chicago. You get out of here, fucking
Oh, my
bastard.
God. Pope Bob walks into a room with just Hassan Piker locks with it.
Brass
goes,
knuckles.
Yeah. I leave. Hey, my name's Bob. I left the Prevost at the door, and he starts cracking his knuckles. There's a new guy in charge, okay?
Yeah, that prominent Twitch streamer, Hassan
Prominent.
Piker, he said to an Institute of
The prominent homosexual Twitch streamer, Hassan Piker.
Politics crowd that
Can't get mad. Can't get mad. Being gay is not a bad thing, according to your rules.
he was
Why do
pulled
they need the
over,
government to harass him? Just send Sam Hyde.
That'd be funny.
pulled out of line and questioned for hours.
Has anybody photoshopped the TSA agent as Sam Hyde, the one that's harassed them? Has anyone done that yet? Because that would be very fucking funny.
Right here at O'Hare
Did
Airport.
you guys
because
see
of
that
his
fucking when Hassan was on fucking Adam Friedland's show? He called him out on all of that shit. And was like, I don't know,
Yes.
man. Why didn't you just be funny about it? Why didn't you just make a joke? And then
Virgie. Did you see Matt Gates was on what's his that kid show?
Matan?
Yeah,
Yes.
Matt Gates was on Matan.
Can you give me
What
some
the
of that?
f-
Give me
Yeah,
give
yeah,
me
I'll
some of
get
that
it
for the
you.
second hour. Thank you.
political beliefs and his criticism of the current administration. We are asking for video of that incident, so it's hard to say exactly what happened, but we turned to our legal analysts to find out what your rights would be.
An agent came out.
It was a TSA. Okay, I was making sure, just to make sure. What are you going to point out, dude? The TSA in Chicago is doing what?
Agent came out and took me into the interrogation room, and they started asking me about these. They started asking me about crazy, like, do you like Donald Trump?
Well, what's
Well,
your
do you?
answer? We're waiting.
That's American-born Twitch streamer and left-wing political commentator
That's how
Hassan.
they asked him. They
Right,
didn't
because
ask him,
that's
like,
the thing about the TSA, right? It's filled with all those right-wing Trump support. Dude, shut the fuck up! God damn it! The TSA's filled with a bunch of fat Mexicans and black women. Relax.
On Piker, recounting a 2-hour encounter with federal agents after he arrived in Chicago from a family vacation in Paris, an incident he talked about at length to his millions of followers.
Everything I've done is fully protected under the First Amendment.
Not that necklace shouldn't be. I think you should go to jail for it. I think you should go to jail for that necklace that you're wearing. Honestly.
Okay? And none of these questions are actually valid questions to ask.
So we took that issue to our legal analyst, who says the location here is important. International travelers do give up certain Fourth Amendment rights to search and seizure, but there is a line.
Immigration has an absolute right to ask you who you are and to see your identification, but they don't have a right to ask you questions and demand answers of things other than your identity and your citizenship.
A Homeland Security official acknowledged the incident, telling us, quote, "This is nothing but lying for likes."
Hold on. The Homeland Security clapped back like on Twitter. This is hilarious. Okay,
you literally got Homeland Security to call you a clout goblin.
Homeland Security replied, "This is nothing but lying for likes. He's a clout goblin. On God, for real, for real."
Yeah. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security had this to say: "Yummy, yummy. Ooh, yum.
Oh no.
Yummy, yummy."
No. It's just the NPC streamer.
For likes, claims that his political beliefs triggered the inspection.
You know what
or
they
paper-
should have said? Oh, really? You're gonna believe that? Yeah, believe the same guy who told you he didn't know who Sam Hyde was.
Oh, that would have been.
That's
even
what I
funnier.
would. That's what my fucking. I don't care if it's unprofessional for the government. Do you know if the Homeland Security Twitter account came out and was like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna believe the guy who's been running from Sam Hyde for 2 years"? That would be the most retweeted government tweet. It would be the most retweeted non-Trump government tweet.
I mean, it would be so funny.
It'd be like, oh, okay, so you're going to talk shit about us. Talk shit about @Wigger. The fucking Homeland Security tags Sam Hyde. Oh, yeah? Why don't you say that to @Wigger's face?
We've just deputized @Wigger. He'll be at your home
God.
this afternoon.
You imagine Sam Hyde with a fucking Department of Homeland Security clearance.
Baseless. Our officers are following the law, not agendas. Piker again addressing the issue on a Tuesday live stream.
They openly admit to it taking place, right? Saying that I'm lying for likes is very funny.
That'll be the first time anything's ever been funny on your show.
Well, the Dan Crenshaw line, we all agree that was the one
That's
funny
true, that
thing.
was
you
funny.
ever said. That was actually pretty good.
Legal analyst Irv Miller says that all travelers always have a Fifth Amendment right to stay silent, though acknowledging there is
Not
a
me. When I go to the
concern there
airport, I have the only thing I have on me is a fifth. I don't know about the amendment.
Not the amendment. But either way, I stay quiet about it.
Yeah, I like two things when I get on a plane: the Fifth Amendment and a fifth of Jameson.
may mean that you are held for a longer amount of time. He also said in this.
Now, excuse me, I'm going to take one of those unrestful plane sleeps.
If you'll excuse me, I'm going to head to the airport bathroom and totally not hit my tobacco vape.
Mm-hmm.
I got caught last time. I got caught.
Oh, no.
When we went to Vegas last time. I got caught, but I got caught by a cool civilian. Because all the stalls were taken. So I went in the bathroom and I'm like, fuck. So I like reach in my bag and I went to a urinal, you know? And I just did a quick put it back in my bag, and just as I was exhaling, this dude came out of the fucking stall and looked at me, and I was like, and there was this little cloud coming out of my mouth, and the dude looked at me, and I didn't say anything, and the guy was like, I won't tell anybody. And I was like,
thank you.
Thanks, bro. And I just walked out of the bathroom. I was like, thank you. See, ladies, that's how men are. We mind our business. Like, oh, you're
I wouldn't
Dude,
care.
Good on you.
I wouldn't
I'm saying
care
that-
if somebody was smoking a cigarette in the bathroom.
But that's what I mean. That's how men are. You're just like, oh, you're getting over on them? Hell yeah, dude. You know what I mean?
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Bro, you snuck a gun on board? That's kind of awesome.
Hell yeah.
I'm not going to
Hey,
lie.
dude, if we get terrorists on here, I'm going to come to you first, dude.
I
That's
got you.
awesome.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Then you're like on the plane, one hit my vape.
Dude, it was so funny, though. As
Yes,
soon as
I
he-
would like to hit your vape. I am not a terrorist. I promise, my friend.
I was blowing one of those, I'm about to get on a fucking 5-hour flight clouds. And this guy just walked out and looked at me, and he was like, I won't say anything. I'm like, all right, cool, bro. And I just got on my plane and left.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, men really don't snitch, honestly.
But you really, like anybody who knows, by the way, Royce does the whole nicotine vape thing, and he's not as hooked on nicotine as I am, and he's the same way before a long flight. You got to go sneak off and get
I'll go to the bathroom.
one big puff in before you get on that flight, and then you're good. I'm going to listen. Hey, Spirit Airlines employees, you want me to hit my fucking tobacco
Yeah, it's
vape
going to be
before
better
flight.
for all of us.
Everybody's going to be glad I did.
It's going to definitely be better for all of us.
Yes.
Let's see. You know what?
That's how I feel on a plane whenever a baby's crying. I'm like, guys, it's obvious that baby needs a cigarette. It's a long flight.
Or at least some whiskey.
Yeah, get him a fucking... Look, I know we don't have Jameson on this flight, but could you get him a bourbon?
Guys, we're heading over to our locals and Patreon to keep watching the show. I got a Mayor Adams story that's actually lined up that's pretty funny.
I've declared that I'm mayor for life.
Oh, so you heard the story? Guys, head on over to locals or Patreon, locals.revengeofthesith.com for just $7 or patreon.com/we're not sorry for just $7 either, or gets you the same thing, access to the paywall show, and then the audio version right after the show, and half a Friday show, and our movie riffs. Guys, do that right now. It'll make us feel really cool. We're heading over there. All right. Should be switching over here in a second. Let's go.
So we here in New York have decided we have to declare war on the rats. And as you guys know, as mayor, I got wartime powers.
He
So I will be suspending the elections. Like, wait a minute, you can do that?
And
Not only
also,
the president can
I'm
do that.
suspending habeas corpus.
Could you fucking imagine?
Fucking hilarious, right? I am mobilizing the the NYPD is now a military force, and I am the king of New York.
Also, I'm going to make it real